Gemini, how you doing? So it's very early in the morning in the UK. It is like 7:30, 8 o'clock sort of time. So please give me a second to actually warm up. I'm feeling warming. Someone's warming up to you or wants you to cuddle is what they're saying. Like cuddle and warm up. I need you to warm up a little bit. Something to do with that, warming up. I think it's probably, I don't know if it's cold where you are. It's in the UK. So I don't know what I would be channeling for. But something to do with like warming up, okay, and I need you to warm up a little, and I think that's something to do with like I just need a cuddle, and I need you to give me to help, they're saying, like some kind of help or assistance. That's within a relationship. It feels like someone needs some help also around the home and the house or it can be the family situation, and someone needs some help in order to, like, I don't know, like someone to pull their weight a little bit, okay, which means that can you just do some stuff for me, and can you organise this yourself to give me some free time? I don't know why I'm getting cross-channeled. Something around the family, okay, they're saying, and it's something to do with like getting someone motivated in order to do something, but the other person is actually asking for some help and assistance, meaning that I want your help and I need your assistance. If it's also to do with love life, I think that it's that, but it's also to do with like I need you to warm up to me a little bit because I feel like I need some kind of loving, okay? But also because it's coming across as a protection, like I need some sort of, not protecting somebody, but someone, I think someone feels like slightly worried about something, okay? And because they're worried, they need some sort of assistance. Now that's either coming from also family members, and also love life factor, and then that I'm feeling that there's someone else here. Now I don't think that that's another person love-wise. I'm feeling that it's some kind of assistance within a group of dynamics within a family situation that you're in. That it's they're saying, well, it's obviously karmic, but it's a big learning curve for what is the big learning curve for? Personal assistance. They said personal assistance, that you are asked from spirit in order to assist someone, and it will help you out more spiritually in the future when you show more of a, for two it's different, a giving side and a receiving side. Something to do with taking sides as well, like somebody is taking sides, like, well, because I keep doing this, okay, and I'm seeing like the Three of Pentacles. Now because I see it as work, something to do with work as well, okay, they're saying, but it's to do with slowing down and taking some kind of break, they're also saying, but I don't think that's a break in a relationship. I think there's like this rift between this dynamic that you have going on in your life, but a lot to do with that is involving your love life, but it's also involving a very important matter of family, okay? And because of that, they're asking for one to give more and the other to receive more. Because the communication of giving and receiving, because I'm picking up like a receiver of like the phone, okay? But I don't think that's a phone call. I think someone's worried about, I have that a little bit, which is phone phobia. I used to, I don't anymore, because obviously talk to people via the internet. But I used to have that. But some kind of like phobia. But sorry, so stick with one message at the moment, Gemini. Sorry, I've got no idea where these came from. They just came in very quick and thick and fast as soon as I hit the button. Something to do with a family dynamic, okay? And someone's asking, Spirit is asking to please learn to give more to one of these people, okay, or both, and then also on the other person learn to accept more to give, because there's some kind of like giving, like give over. Will you give over and will you stop? And it's like, okay, well, I'll give up and stop, but I just need your input for something first. I think that you're under a lot of demand, Gemini. And I think that some of it is coming from someone feeling slightly under pressured. But I don't feel that that's fully you. I think it's coming across with you because there's another energy there which is obviously going to involve your life. And it's feeling slightly pressured to be like, well, I need an answer, I need an answer, I need an answer. And it's kind of like, well, I can't give you an answer because I don't know what the future is yet. So I don't quite know what to do because I'm not sure what I want to do. That's what they're saying. Did that make any sense to a Gemini? So, I've got no idea, Gemini, where those messages come from. Okay, but that is literally something that they're saying. That it's to do with the Three of Pentacles. And it's locked into place. Some kind of like locks. Someone called Locks. Locks? I don't know. That's a nickname, right? Or is it Locks? Lock. Lock and key. Something to do with a house also, they're saying. A house of lock and key. Meaning, well, I'm going to lock you in. Lock you in. Oh, okay. Lock you in. Now, for some of you, that's coming across as a good instance and a bad instance. For those that could be going through something to do with like lock and key, that could be to do with a prison sentence or something. To do with like lock and key. But they're also saying like, lock this in. I'm going to lock this in, meaning I'm going to hit my deadlines and try and lock this in. But also, love life, I think someone's going through this Three of Pentacles, and I can see this lock. And it's to do with house, having to stand up and go to meetings and go to... because the Three of Pentacles can also be like estates and estate agents and things like that, okay? Estate agents and stuff, okay? And it's a lot to do with like lock and key of finding a place of residency. So you might be thinking about moving. And if you are thinking about moving, you might be visiting a estate agent. Or the name Stacy also. Stay. Because I picked that up before. Stay with me. Like, well, you can stay with me. And they're also saying something to do with a lock and key of finding another place. So you might be asked to assist someone to find somewhere for lock and key in order to... find another place. Okay, we're going to stick with that, Gemini. So they're your channeled messages, but it is very early. It's like half past 7, 8 o'clock. Okay, but I've got so many readings to get through. I'm falling behind. If I'm honest, Gemini, if you're still with me before the reading, I'm struggling to know what to do to bump up the view rates, because there's so many things that I would like to do, but I just physically can't. And I don't want to go into a rant about that, but I didn't know if it's something that I've got wrong with the channel, or me. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Anyway, stop, Steve. So Gemini, from the 1st until the 15th. But from now on, you may see different readings appear up at different timelines, meaning it might be not from the 1st to the 15th, it might be from the 2nd till the 16th, okay, and things like that. But from the 1st until the 15th, I should hopefully have this out on time. 1st to the 15th for Gemini of March. Show me Gemini from the 1st until the 15th of March. Leo. Leo is in the house, you see, that's what was starting to come through. Of courage and strength. Something is persisting to try and because they keep saying, I'm just persistent, I'm persistent, meaning I'm an assistant. So some of you have an assistant, like an assistant manager, you're asking to be an assistant, or it's taking a lot of courage for you to face something at this time, like because it keeps saying that there's a lot for you to face and there's a lot for you to do, and it's taking sides on both sides for you to have a lot of courage and strength to warm up to someone, okay, to warm up. So this person, if you're dealing with a Leo, is asking you to warm up to them, to say, look, I just need some affection and I need some care and loving. So can I have some of your time? But really what I need is just your protection, and I need your services, protection services. Also social services, is saying something about social and social services. Social media, for a lot of you, could be social media and having to face a lot of things and having the courage in order to show your face. There's something about, well, I just need to show my face. Something like that, they're saying. Something about, well, I'm going to have courage and strength in order to show my face. I'm going to have to persist to do this myself. but this person is also asking you to warm up to them and give them some kind of like loving and protection through something that this person here, Leo, is going through at a time. Now, if you have Leo in your chart and you're a Gemini, then you could well be relating to this as yourself that needs some kind of like care and affection. But because I'm also hearing like an infection, like there's some kind of like infection of someone having like a chest infection, because I'm seeing that this Leo character here is like warming their chest. It's a bit like the heart of a lion. Okay, so I feel like I have some kind of like chest infection or something, and I might be under the weather, so I need your protection, but I need your loving. I need you to help me through this time that seems to be playing havoc, because this is two people that can be very close. When you put your head on someone's head, that shows trust, okay, when you do that. If you can put your head on someone's head, that shows a lot of loving and trust. Trust me, it does on things that I used to, like, I don't know where I get all this stuff from. But you do that, and that shows a lot of, like, care, love, and affection. And I think this person just wants to put their head on a pillow. Head on a pillow. Pillow. The pillow of wind. I'm also hearing the pillow of wind, which was Pink Floyd. Pillow of change. The wind of change. Someone's changed. Or changing their mind a lot. Whoa, Steve, you seem to be changing your mind a lot. Yeah. Someone basically just wants some love, care and affection. But I'm also picking up an infection to do with a cold or flu or a chest infection. Or there's some kind of like infectiousness about this person that is like not infection, but like affection. They're saying like affection. There's something to do with affection, okay? Because there's an attraction, but it's a little bit like fatal attraction, where there's a fatal fatal attraction, but okay, so I got distracted by loads of different messages that I don't always want. Some people say, I wish you would say, but it's you two. Some kind of like, I think it's coming through as a, okay, they are saying infectious disease, okay? Hold on, Gemini, because I don't know where that's coming from. That's what I'm saying. It's something to do with a disease, okay? Now, however that relates in your life, I can't get as personal as that unless you know. But it could just be something very simple as, one being infectious, meaning that this person is just like always with you a lot, okay? And they're just like not a disease, but they're just like attraction-wise, okay? But there is something that's coming through as infectious as like a cold or flu symptom, okay? Hopefully it's not that thing that I'm really not trying to listen to, but I know that is real bad, which is the coronavirus, okay? But I very, 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 very much doubt that, so please don't panic, you know, because there's some kind of like panic. Sorry, this is just one card, Gemini. I know people get very frustrated sometimes, 1313. But all I need to do is just open up the channel. Okay, go for an instant. Okay, if you've got time, Gemini. But you know when I used to pick up the plate and things like that, and you can channel messages through somebody's, well, I'm going cold, body, the name body, somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Yeah, something to do with that song. But it doesn't matter what you pick up for me, because these cards I channel through, okay? They just help me channel. So I could pick up this coffee cup and I could start channeling through it, okay? And it doesn't have to be somebody's device of someone that had, say, oh, I'm just going to give you this brooch and can you channel someone of a deceased loved one through that item? It's still the same, because these are not yours, they're actually mine, right? And I'm channeling people's lives, so it doesn't matter what you hold. If you're becoming a channeler, it doesn't matter what you hold or what you have. Something's about, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how old you are, and it doesn't matter what you have. You can always seem to find strength in order to do it. So I think there's some kind of like, they're saying, like, it doesn't matter what you have or how old you are, I still love you and I still want to be with you, but I'm having to face something at the moment that's going on with my life that all I really need is just some care and affection. That's what this channeled message is coming through. Gemini. But that's down to belief, obviously, because they are channeled messages, And, you know, that is down to an individual spiritual person or any person to believe in it. And where that comes from is self-belief within oneself, to have courage and strength to be able to face their karma also by themselves. So you've got a lot of strong karma with this person as well, okay, which is good and bad. So there's a lot to do with care and affection, but also a lot to do with having to face something about oneself, which is why they're heading this way, because there's a Leo energy that's here, okay, but they're also looking out to the future, and they're having a lot of reflection also over their past. They're going through, okay, so, okay, Gemini, one card, I know, but they're going through something where they are repetitively going over past cycles and past reflections of things in their mind, where they're looking at things in their past relationships that is to do with care and affection. And they are also sometimes getting triggered off when they have like a moment of a momentary lapse of reasoning. So they're trying to reason with you, but they're finding it very difficult to also understand you, because they're triggered by things that affect their life. That's the affection bit. Affect, cause and effect. That's where it is. It's causing effect on you. But it's also because this person at times reflects on their past. They hold on to that, okay? And then, because it's a fixed fire sign, okay? So they are also like ruminating on certain factors that are going on that they're looking at, okay? Okay, I'll stop now. I'll stop now. So let's see. I'll stop now. I'll stay now. I'll stay now. Okay, well, I'm going to have to stay now. Can I stay? Stay. All right, Stacey. But stay. Can I stay now? Stay with me. Can I stay now? Can I stay now? Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, a little war between us. You know they won't win. Right? You know they won't win. Sorry. Because you're going this way. It's like, walk this way. Someone's got some tunes on, bruv. Is that you, Heather? But, walk this way. It's like, well, there's a wall between us, but, you know, we're going each other's way. It's like, I go my way, you go your way. Okay, well, I'm going my way, but I'm also here to stay. I'm here to stay now. Stay now, stay now. Don't dream it's over. They come to build a wall between us. You know our children won't win, right? Our children won't win. Your children won't win because I'm here to stay, or your parents won't win. There's something that is going on if you are a mother, Gemini, okay, and your children are either Leo or your partner is a Leo, but you've got kids. This is what's going on also in their life that they're also getting affected by. Now, this Leo, if you have a partner that is a Leo, okay, they're getting some kind of like mixed messages from parent to child communication. Parent to child, that's what they keep saying. I'm becoming more adult. I'm becoming more of an adult, but I'm still very young. So it's something to do with I'm becoming an adult and I'm having to face a lot of things about my life. So this is really for you out there that are dealing with a Pacific Leo, okay? But I'm also having, because this could be your child, could be a Leo, okay? But I'm having to face a lot of things, and I'm having to have the courage and strength because I'm a younger person, and I want some care, loving and affection, and I want to talk to you about that. So they want to talk to you about this love and this affection that they have for you, but also courage and strength that they're having to face, okay, about this. But for some of you, there is a slight dynamic between parenting and children that might be like, well, I'm going this way and I'm going this way. It's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going this way and you go your way, I'll go my way. So if this is a physical breakup and you know that you're going through one, then obviously you're a Gemini that's going to relate more to those messages, okay? But it feels like that you don't live together for those. Some of you do live together, but like I said, something to do with lock and key and to do with moving, because it's that, you know, that. Okay, for me. So, because I pick up on movement through, moving, you see, moving. That's what they get me to do. Okay. Okay, Spirit, I am your legal guardian, they're saying. I am your legal guardian. I will look after you, I will protect you, I am your legal guardian. Something to do with someone is staying at your house and you are their legal guardian, meaning that they probably are not your child. So if your child is going through a relationship with a Leo, you could be a Gemini that is saying that I'm your legal guardian. Okay, it's something to do with like guarding oneself, but guardians of the galaxy. Well, it's written, right, Gemini. So, guardian. I'm your legal guardian. Let's see. Gemini. You seem to be on form at 7:30, 8 o'clock, Stephen. I haven't done any readings for a while. As a Pisces, I'm going through some stuff at the moment. Really dreaming a lot of how to work and do this channel, Gemini. Okay, sorry. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. From the 1st until the 15th. Continue on the timeline, please. Thank you, Spirit. Concentrate. There's something to do with like concentration. Or constipation. Okay. Something to do with like constipation. Okay, they're also saying constipation. Or patient. They're saying be patient. Just be patient. Yeah, so you're definitely dealing with children here. Okay, but some are not really talking. In a family dynamic, there might be two people there that are two kids or two younger people. Okay, one of them could be your son or daughter, and the other one might be a legal guardian, as we stuck with. Okay, but there's one that talks to the parent or the children. Oh God, here we go, Gemini. There's one that talks and one that doesn't. Okay, this is a message that you might get because it's a page. Okay, so they're not talking, they're actually walking off. So they try to avoid conversations. But there is also one that does talk. Okay, so it's like, well, we are on talking terms, but we're just not always talking. So it's like, well, I'm really busy. I've got loads of stuff to do, you know, so I'm going to have to like head this way. But there's also a lot of like energy of like, well, we can talk now and again, but we just don't have to talk all of the time. Sometimes I just feel like I want to be left alone. Because if you look at this card, they want to be left alone. Okay. So they're feeling like, well, I'm alone in this. Okay, that's what they're saying. So if we were relating this to one energy, possible Leo here could be saying, well, I feel left alone. I feel alone. I feel alone in the relationship. But trust me, that's because they're going through something of personal growth. So don't let this affect you, Gemini, because this person is also going through personal growth. And that's what they're trying to avoid, you see. One moment you might see this person very happy, and the next person, then the next person might see them very sad. That's what they're saying. Why are they saying that? Because they probably go to friends asking for advice about feeling down, okay? Because there's a lot of like, well, you know, I feel up and then I feel down. I feel up and then I feel down. So I really can't engage on your energy. Yeah, but it's because I feel alone in the relationship. But you don't need to feel alone in the relationship. You just need to find something that's going to spark off your interest of personal growth. See, relationships, they are loving, right? And the love is always there, but there's always care and affection that I think that this person seeks for, like care and affection. So I'm picking this up as definitely a woman or a child that is a younger girl, okay? But there's something to do with, okay, well, I just need some like care and affection, but this person is also having to find themselves. So they're also having to find a lot of courage to face a lot of things in their life. Some of this is going through as your children, that you've got kids, and they could well be going through this. Okay, this time. And they feel left out and lonely, but one minute they feel like bubbly and happy, but then the next minute they feel sad. This is like a cold and flu symptom or something. Symptomatic. They're also saying systematic. Sister, my sisters. Sisters. There could be two sisters. So there could be two sisters that are talking about things. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves, and they're saying stuff about, well, I feel like left out and lonely, and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. It's like, what are you doing? Are you going? Are you staying here, or are you going, or what do you want to do with your life? And it's like, well, I'll talk to you about it, but what do you specifically want to do? So this is for a cross watcher that could be a Gemini, Gemini, Leo. What is it that you want to do for yourself? Okay, when people say about self-worth and self-love, okay, that's the thing that a lot of people forget when they get in a relationship. Okay, when you're physically in that relationship, you have to learn to compromise, but you can't forget your life. And this person is trying to, a karmic lesson of trying to find something outside of the relationship, so it's not all put down as the relationship. Okay, do you see what I'm saying, Gemini? Sorry, it's coming across quite half my advice and half where I'm just trying to stick with, like, the cards. Well, if you play your cards right, you see, this person, they want a new beginning with you, but also they do want to move out. They do want to move out. Some of you have got a younger person around you that wants to move out, and they're looking about where it is that they want to stay in life. Okay, which is obviously like, people say, oh, I want to go on holiday. If you want to go on holiday, you know. But generally, this is this person that wants to start over fresh, could be single. Okay, now it don't mean that they want to be single unless you know they're physically saying to you, listen, I just would rather be single. Because that can be you, it can be them. If they're not saying it, what they're doing is thinking about moving out. Okay, they're thinking about moving out and where they're going to live. But there is one that wants to stay and that one that wants to go but might not be saying it, you see. Well, I want to stay. Well, I don't want you to go. It's like, well, I want to go, but I want you to stay. Well, okay, well, I'll stay, but... Sorry, I'm getting really confused. It's like, will you just say now, don't dream it's over. I think someone's feared that it's over because you might not be living together. And it's like, well, if we're not living together, then it's over. And it's like, no, it's not over. That doesn't mean because we don't live together that it's over. It means that we can continue to talk, but somebody, okay, somebody wants to be single, okay? And they just want to be single. They don't want it. They want to be left alone. There is someone that's like, I just want to be left alone, okay? Somebody also is confusing another person because they're single, but they're a good match for someone. And they're like a friend. But this friend is becoming, well, it's a very strong connection. It's a very strong connection that you probably find that you can't seem to get yourself out of because they're around you a lot. Okay? They're around you a lot. And it's kind of like, well, we'll go out on dates and stuff like that. But someone is physically saying, well, I want more. I want more in life, and I want more out of the connection, and I want more affection too. Some of you, it's just affection. Somebody, if you've been going through something with somebody and you've not given them a relationship, or they've, could be the other way, they're saying that I want more out of the relationship. Like, I want more of your time. But someone, on the other hand, is saying, well, I can't because I've got two people I've got to look after and I've got two kids. But the kids are also going through something where they're like, well, what are we going to do then? You know, where are you going to go? Well, I'm going to go Maya. Maya. Come on, baby, light my fire. Someone needs their fire lit. Or someone gets lit a lot because they start drinking. And they start like, well, I'm going to say it when I've had a drink. And they get lit. Right? Don't know who that is. But it could be a Leo maybe. But I'm going to say it when I'm ready. But there'll also be, well, this could be a drunk call. It's like, well, okay, well, I now feel like I can say something. And it's like, oh, well, listen, I was drunk when I said that. And I don't know if I mean it or not. Because I wasn't talking, but now I am. Right. But generally, I don't know where we want to live. Do we want to live together or do we want to live apart? It doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship's finished. Wow, so it's definitely not finished. You are not finished, Gemini. Ding, 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 ding. Round two. Round two, you go through it again, but you start to do the Doreen. Healing family issues. Finding your calling. This person here, you are destined to be together. Okay, you have a very strong connection with this person. Okay, and it is your dream and it is your wish, but this other person also has other dreams that they want to follow themselves. Fire sign here has got dreams, children or kids. They got dreams. I got dreams, dreams to remember. Okay, I got dreams to remember, and I got things that I've got to do, and I want to move. Like I want to go out there, and I want to explore, and I want to go on dates, and I want to go on holiday, and I want to spend some time with you. I want to spend some time with you, and I want to know if, like, do you want to move in with me? Can we stay together, and can we live together, and can we be? Whoa! Put the brakes on, Gemini. I don't mean that literally. I just mean, where are these messages coming from? I want to live with you. I want to stay with you. I want to be with you. I don't want to split up. I just want some more affection and some more time. But I've got dreams and things that I want to do and places that I want to go in life. Like, you know, I want to start off a mortgage, or I want to start off like a housing development or something. Like, but I've got so many things and so many plans for the future, but I'm also very scared about it because this is a door that's dark. Believe it or not, even though it's a light card, it's 0. So I've got absolutely no idea which direction to go in and whether to take this leap of faith, because it's going to take a lot of faith. The name also, faith. Okay, it's going to take a lot of faith for me to do this. Okay, so I need your support and your help in it as well. But it's going to take a lot of faith for me to take this journey, because I'm also going through something spiritual at the same time that seems to be confusing me a little, because I'm trying to engage on your energy. Also, you might be asked to get engaged. Some of you could be getting engaged. It's like, well, let's seal the deal then. Someone is planning to probably ask for an engagement. An engagement. Okay. Now, if that isn't, and that doesn't come up for you, then it's making arrangements. Well, let's make arrangements then. Let's make an arrangement. Let's come to terms with something. Some of it, it's let's come to terms that it's over, but it's not. You know, so if someone says to you, "Oh, let's come to terms," then it's done. Trust me, it isn't. That would be a mask that someone's trying to grasp their own. Like, they get very confused with an up and down energy, and it's like, well, let's just, you know, come to terms with this. But it's not. Don't worry, Gemini. If you are worried, right? Because I am picking up that someone worries. It's like, well, I just, you know. Wow, we have gone on for half an hour and you've only got 5 cards, Gemini. So this is the reason why now Patreon is literally $5. I know a lot of you more than likely probably won't join, but it helps me do more readings. You know, it really does. A little bit of incentive. It also really does support me, and that's why I've put it down to $5. So you get all of your extended readings and everything, and you can watch them as many times as you like. But really, it just supports me. It does. And it's also my birthday very soon. March the 8th. Yeah, it really does support me. So it's up to you. But you can find the link to Patreon below. Okay, also for a personal reading, if you would like one, the email is there, along with all of the other multimedia sites that I run and own. Becoming the Change, all that kind of stuff, business pages, Instagram, all that kind of thing. So you're very much welcome to join. Okay? Alright guys, so you can find all of those links in the Show More section, and it is $5 now. Okay? Alright guys, thanks very much. Catch you again soon.